I'm coming!
What took you so long?
Why don't you go peddle your cookies someplace else, all right?
What were you doing?
I was sleeping. I do that from time to time.
Alone?
No, I had something soft and cuddly and furry beside me, my cat.
I should buy you and Laertes matching flea collars.
What do you want?
I just wanted to discuss some business.
We'll make an appointment, all right?
But you work for the Catwells now, Keith.
Why aren't you in a heart-shaped bed or a heart-shaped tub? What kind of weird honeymoon are you on, anyway, girl?
A very deprived one.
Oh, spare me the sordid details of your wedded life, all right?
They're hardly sordid. I might as well be living in a convent.
Sister Gina, I'm sure you're giving Mother Teresa a run for her rosaries.
Keith, please. It's important. I need you. Can't we work something out?
I'll splash some cold water on my face.
Don't be too long.
Impossible. I cannot find anything. What are you looking for? How are you this morning? Okay. Thank you for being so nice to me last night. Well, I'm not very nice this morning, I'll warn you. Well, Lionel has just no sense of organization.
Maybe that's why he likes to work with you. You're very orderly.
Yes, I will make some man a wonderful secretary someday.
Why are you so annoyed?
I have my reasons.
Well, it sure doesn't make a person want to stick around.
Another one of my virtues.
Anybody home?
Oh, everybody's home.
We're home.
Not me. I've got some research to do.
Oh, Jane, could we work on those European letters to the museums today?
Maybe later.
Good morning, sweetheart.
She hates your filing system, Lionel. I'm about to go make myself something. Have you two had breakfast?
Yes, we ate, thank you.
Okay.
Well, we sure know how to clear a room.
Yeah, I guess it was inevitable that we had to deal with this with Jane, wasn't it?
Oh, she's seen me prance through the door at dawn before it. But this time, I'm with a man she cares about very much.
Well, I was hoping that she'd understand.
Maybe I'll go help Alice.
Wait a minute. I should have insisted that we stayed on the boat. You know that?
Oh, we can't hide out forever.
We could have a hell of a good time trying.
No, it's no fair making me laugh. Lionel, I knew this would happen the first time I laid eyes on you.
Well, I hoped, but I didn't know.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm a little disappointed in myself.
Thanks a lot. I hope it wasn't me.
No, but I wanted to prove something to myself. See, Jane thinks I set out to snare you, and I swear to you,
Hey, wait a minute. Maybe I wanted to be snared. You ever think of that?
Well, maybe you'll regret it.
Listen to me. I don't have any regrets about last night. I wanted you. And I'm very grateful that you wanted me too. Got it?
Lionel, I have tried so hard to be honest with you. No tricks, no surprises.
Well, sometimes I like a little mystery.
Not when you could hurt someone you care about.
You talking about me or you talking about Jane?
Both, I guess.
Yeah? You know something? You're gonna talk us to death. I don't give a damn if a parade of men walk out of your past. I don't care what turns your life has taken. Right? Because last night you gave me something very precious. And for the first time in weeks, first time in months, I didn't think about Augusta once.
Yeah. Augusta will always be a part of you.
Yeah, she'll always be a part of my past. And I'm gonna bury that past. And you should too.
Oh, believe me, I always have. I mean, even when the past was the present. I have somehow managed to slip by. I don't want to do that anymore, Lionel. I don't.
Who put the sadness in your eyes?
Oh, no, not you. Not us.
Good morning.
Hi.
I'm flattered that you remember.
The would-be writer. A very pretty would-be writer.
Thank you. Hey, do you think that you could save me from breakfast all alone? I mean, my treat, since I was such a pest last night.
Well, I wasn't exactly a ball of sunshine, was I?
No, but we could make a better second impression then. Unless, of course, you're waiting for someone.
Yeah, actually I am. Could you excuse me? What?
I thought you said you were on your way up to the cabin.
Well, I am. I haven't left yet. What's the panic?
Your brother called me. He's on his way here.
What?
Well, he called. He said he wanted to meet me. You know, he is very, very difficult to put off, and it is unfair of you to keep asking me to do so. Wait, you can't go out there now. I mean, maybe you'll pass him on the road or even at the door.
Why did you give in to him?
Look, he's going to find out sooner or later. Maybe you should just stay and meet the man.
No, look, I told you I don't have anything to say to him. I also told you that he doesn't mean anything. No one means anything to me.
Well, then why don't you tell him that, Brian? Because I am sick and tired of all of this.
Oh, wait, just listen. Okay, could you just let him look around as much as he wants? Just don't let him see me, all right? Sybil, can you promise me that? Give me your word.
It's all academic now. I mean, I think I just heard his car pull up.
All right, Sybil, please. Come on, I'll be out of here by this afternoon, I promise you, all right? Come on.
Sybil. Oh, that's terrific. I was afraid you weren't going to make it.
No, I knew you just tracked me down.
Yeah, you better believe it. I guess it's no particular mystery why I'm here, right?
No, none at all.
Okay, I'm going to ask you once more. Where is Brian?
Look, let's face it. This is not the last time you're going to ask me that question. You are going to keep pestering me and bugging me until I give you the kind of answer that you want. But I just don't have it. I don't.
Well, pardon me for telling you this, but you are a pretty bad liar. You know that?
Yeah, well, I've been called worse.
You have? You've been called worse? Oh, what have you got beaten for heart in there? Right here! Lady, I have nowhere else to turn to, nowhere else to go. I will fall to my hands and knees if I have to. I am begging you. I am pleading with you. Where is my kid brother? You know, where is Brian?
Hello, Tina. This is Mrs. Capwell. Is my husband around? Good. You haven't seen Mrs. Armonti lurking about, have you? I'll be home as soon as I finish shopping.
You know, Gina, no. Oh, no, please, no. Come on. Have you lost your mind?
No, just my nightie. Have you had breakfast yet?
No, not for breakfast. What do you think? You're the new hot breakfast here? Come on.
Come in, I'll make you nice and warm inside.
Get out. Come on, get up, get out.
Come and get it.
You are off limits. Get dressed, get out of bed.
What about my honeymoon?
What about your groom if he catches us here? Your deal, our deal, is down the toilet.
Don't worry about Cece. He's at the office, so relax.
Yeah, really, what about his legions of eyes and ears? And you know, as much as I hate to say it, sweetheart, I'm not worth this.
Are you seeing somebody else? Courtney Capwell?
Sweetheart, when I'm seeing these hundreds of young, beautiful, voluptuous dollars that we're throwing away, please, tell me you ordered out.
Just keep your voice down.
Shh. Keep your voice down. And if that is CC's henchmen to break my legs, would throw your covers up and distract them, okay? I regret that I only have one life to give for my millions of dollars. Coming! I'm coming! Hi!
I have to talk to
What
you.
a horrible surprise.
I have to talk to you.
I
Listen, I'm not decent right now. How would it look to people?
Please, it's very
No,
important.
sweetheart, a friend of mine got married. The place is a mess. We had a celebration.
Please, let me just talk to
Yes,
you for a
but
minute.
I do care. This is my place. Everything you touch turns bad. So, but what, right? What's the
I
point?
need to know if you found Cruz and Eden at the lighthouse.
Well, what do I look like the Santa Barbara Bulletin? Yes, I found Cruz near the lighthouse. Cruz went home by himself. Eden took me into town, so you can twist that to your advantage any way you want it, all right?
Was Cruz all right?
What are you, a concerned friend?
Yes, he had a fever when you left, and I haven't been able to reach him by the telephone.
Yes, sweetheart, and I know about his fever. I know how you made him all comfy, calmed him down.
I'm wasting my time.
No, you never waste your time, do you? Your gray matter is in perpetual motion, trying to figure out how to get rid of people that are in your way, and now Eden is in your sight. You know, I can almost muster some sympathy for Castillo.
You kept hounding us about Katie. No wonder we were thrown together.
Well, you know, call me Cupid, all right?
Come on.
Go
Say
away.
that to your own involvement in this. You're the one who instilled Eden with all these doubts.
Yes, and you circled until the time was right. It was you, not me, in the lighthouse with one half of Santa Barbara's favorite couple. Huh? All right. You got 30 seconds to get your wedded self dressed and get the hell out of here.
You have such a way with women.
Coast is clear.
You don't have to do that.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were coming down, and you know how Minx hates a mess all over the place.
All right, I'll do it.
Why did you leave before when Lionel came home?
Correction, Lionel and my mother. You wouldn't understand.
I'd like it very much, Jane, if you wouldn't talk down to me.
I'm sorry. Lionel and my mother spent the night on his yacht.
Oh, that's none of our business, is it? Nobody should be alone. And besides, you know how sad Lionel has been since his wife is gone.
Well, my mother will teach him the real meaning of sad. And don't look at me like I'm some kind of monster. You don't know. Cэрolyn Wilson laughs the Great Southern Bells.
I doubt that she's a very different person on the yacht than she is when she's here. She's a very warm, polite, and she's very happy to see everyone. I think you're very lucky to have a mother at all.
Look, Alice, I know that she gives you a big smile and a big hug to go along with it, but that is all out of guilt.
Oh, what does she have to feel guilty about?
Because she treated Ollie practically like some kind of an indentured servant. She'd snap her fingers and Ollie jumped. Believe me, your mother was twice the woman my mother is.
If Cэрolyn was so terrible, how come my mother loved her so much?
Look, I know I sound like a brat, and I hate it. I would like to be sweet and forgiving, and maybe 2 weeks ago or a month ago I could have been. But now I see it happening all over again, and I know what the ending's going to be like, so I have to run for cover. I mean, you all think that I am so horrible right now, but sad to say, you're going to see that I was right.
I don't think you're horrible. I think you're lonely.
I hope you guys haven't been tampering with my filing system.
What system? Spent more time thinking about work rather than other things.
Jane, if you want to talk about work, that's fine. If you want to talk about something else, that's fine.
I can handle these myself.
I think I know what it is. Jane, I don't want you to be unhappy.
I'm not unhappy. I'm fine, Lionel. I always am.
Hi. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you.
Why would you hear from me?
Forget it.
No, wait a second. Come in.
Thanks.
I saw Eden yesterday.
Oh, good, then you were right. She was at the lighthouse.
Yeah.
You look much better. You feeling better?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Except, you know, Eden didn't believe me. When I told her I didn't know what had happened between you and me till we got back.
Sorry.
Kind of makes me wonder what you told her.
Nothing. Nothing.
Well, somebody sure as hell told her something.
Oh, I assumed that she talked to her brother Ted.
Uh-huh. And what did you say?
Nothing. She said that she had a feeling that something happened, and I told her to talk to you.
Oh, so you knew
what she was thinking, how she was thinking, but you just walked away. Didn't think you'd mention the drugs or the fact that I was out of my mind the whole time.
Cruz, you said that you wanted to talk to her yourself. I didn't know what she was thinking.
Don't give me that, Tori. She was thinking exactly what you wanted her to think.
Look, ever since I have gotten back to Santa Barbara, she wanted to believe that we were lovers. There's nothing I could possibly say to convince her otherwise.
Well, I wonder what it would take to convince you.
I don't regret anything that happened. But if you need to rationalize something in your mind, that's fine. But my eyes were wide open.
Oh, let me tell you how I rationalize it. See, I was completely out of my mind. I didn't even know who you were.
But you reached out to me and I was there.
What if you'd have known that it was Eden I wanted, that I was seeing Eden in my fever? Would that have stopped you?
I don't know. Maybe at the beginning.
What does that mean at the beginning?
It means the first time that you reached out to me, I wanted to believe that you still loved me. But then you said her name.
I said her name.
Called out for her.
When we were making love?
Yes.
So you knew?
At that moment, yes.
And what did you do?
Nothing. Nothing. I couldn't have done anything even if I'd wanted to.
Oh, well, how thoughtful of you to finally mention it to me. I guess you didn't think Eden would be interested in hearing that, huh?
Cruz, I'm sure she's going to forgive you.
Except that you are going to do your level best to make sure she doesn't get the chance to forgive me.
Why do you forgive her for everything? No matter what you do, you always tell yourself it's because she loves me. Well, can't you see that I love you too, and that's why I do these...
Tori, I don't want to see that. I want you to go to Eden and tell her what you just told me, that you took advantage of the situation. I was delirious. I thought you were her most of the whole time. You tell her that.
I can't.
Listen to me. You listen to me. I stood by you when things got nasty around here. I took your side. I kept your secrets. I defended you at considerable cost to my well-being. You owe me this.
Cruz, I don't think you know what you're asking me to do. You're asking me to humiliate myself in front of her and tell her that what were maybe the most important moments of my life didn't mean anything to me.
Tori, that's exactly what I'm asking you to do.
All right. But that doesn't mean I believe it.
I don't know why you're being so grumpy.
Would you put that thing on before I crawl underneath these covers and put it on for you, all right?
Now you're talking.
Oh, why did you choose now? Be stupid with me.
Keith, who's gonna know? I'm not gonna advertise, are you?
There's not going to be anything to advertise about, sweetheart.
This fidelity clause is gonna kill me.
As far as I know, no one ever died from a lack of sex. I've gotten very sick from it.
I'm not talking about sex, Keith. I forgot how disgusting you are.
What am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to do your laundry now?
No. I've got plenty of people to do that. Cook my meals and make my bed. The only person who wants me in that mausoleum is Brandon.
What do you expect, a ticker tape parade?
No, I just didn't expect it to be so lonely. I need you, Keith. Please just hold me for a little while.
Honey, I need you too. I need you. I need you. You make me feel alive. You made me understand survival. You make me understand the need for greed in the world.
And I thought you liked me.
Honey, you're the only woman that understands me.
I think we understand each other.
We're an understanding couple. And we better understand that if we keep going like this, we're gonna have a lot of bouncing checks and broken dreams. So please, please, put that on before I rip off the sheets and have my way with you.
Sorry, I've never been very good at self-control.
Well, think of it as a contest, like you and Cece trying to keep a lid on your libidos. You see which one cracks first.
I think I've already outlasted him. Turn around.
Hey, wait, that's $1 million. You should be overjoyed. You should be throwing women into his arms.
I have been. He just keeps throwing me back. But you're right. I have worked too hard to give it all up now. You can turn around again.
Oh, that's much better.
Where's my coat?
Listen, I'm sorry I was rough on you. I was doing it for your own good, you know?
And yours.
Listen. You know, every moment I've had with you has been sublime, darling. You know? And I want you to forget 1 second of it. Well, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 30.
I am going home, Keith, all right?
Oh, really? How? Are you sure you weren't followed? Huh?
No, you were right. We can't.
I was just testing.
You are so perverse.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for talking some sense into me.
Hey.
And then talking it out of me again.
No, why don't we get married? Nobody else wants us.
Please, you gotta be kidding.
Come on. Oh, yeah, right. You don't trust me and I don't trust you.
Child lover. Maybe I should say ex-lover.
What are you doing? You following me?
Not unless you're coming from the ladies' room, too. Actually, you look as though you're hiding from someone.
It's, my landlord. I owe him for, rent.
Maybe I could help.
Oh, maybe this will help. Where did the last manuscript, the last one you received, where did that come from?
I don't know. Look, I'm telling you the truth. He sends them to me by private messenger.
Oh, private. What? There's no postmark, no receipt, no nothing?
Not that I can see.
And you mean to tell me that this same private messenger, this mysterious man, he comes to, he comes here, he picks up his checks for Brian?
Look,
Is that all?
I have already told you this. I send them to New York City, general delivery. Whatever happens to them after that, I really don't know.
And, do me a favor. If you sprout a conscience over the next couple of weeks, you can... This is where I live. If he contacts you or you send anything to him, be sure to tell him I'm looking for him. It's very important that I get in touch with him. All right?
Won't give up.
The landlord?
Huh? Oh, yeah, he's trying to squeeze her for some money.
Well, you know, I don't know about the men's room, but the ladies' room has a window in it about eye level.
You're a lifesaver. Very good in tight situations, aren't you?
It's one of my specialties. You know, I hope this isn't the last time I see you.
Small world sometimes. Sometimes not.
Good luck.
One more thing. Something else. It's a letter. I put down some thoughts, nothing very special, but I'd really like him to read it, okay?
All right, but I can't guarantee you'll get any response.
You know, he was always my best friend. I love him even if he wasn't my brother, and even if I never see him again. I want him to know that.
I'll deliver that.
That was an awful long walk.
So? Did anybody miss me?
Where were you?
Why? Are you spying for your father?
I wouldn't waste my time.
You don't have to love me, Ted. Just put up with me for a few months.
While you keep Kelly a fugitive.
Your father probably has her living in a castle somewhere, being waited on hand and foot.
Well, we'd be more than happy to trade places with you, Gina.
I know why you're so crabby. You and Haley aren't exactly the average newlywed couple.
It's got nothing to do with Haley.
Can't fool me. I've got the newlywed blues myself. Why don't you two come over and have dinner sometime?
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I mean it. For Brandon's sake, you know how he adores you. He should have a close family. Every kid should.
That poor boy ran out of luck the day you adopted him.
I love Brandon. And I want Lily to live here, too. I think you and Haley should consider it as well.
I would not spend one night under the same roof with you, Gina.
I don't know why you have to look down on me that way, Ted. You know, your father and I might have had some sort of a chance if you brats hadn't been against me from the very beginning.
You caused your own problems with my dad.
I loved your father once. Who knows? Maybe we still have a chance.
He's dreaming? My dad can't stand being in the same room with you, Gina.
Why don't you ever try being nice to me? If I saw some improvement, I might be nice to you, too.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that I don't want my child to live in a battleground. If you were more cooperative, maybe I would consider cutting Kelly a break and handing that tape over to the police a little bit sooner.
You are so cruel. You actually think that you can just buy a big, happy family with blackmail? If I had my own way, I would throw you out of here, right here and now.
I have to talk to you.
I want you out of my restaurant.
There's nothing that I would like better, but I think you want to hear what I have to say.
Круз не хотел меня никогда.
Почему ты это говоришь?
Меня попросили об этом.
Кто?
Круз. Он любит тебя, он несчастлив.
Надеюсь, ты тоже.
Быстро же ты разлюбила его.
Не собираюсь обсуждать с тобой свои чувства.
Eden, grow up. Cruz made a mistake. He wants to make it up to you.
Make it up to me. So he sends you to do it for him? No, thank you.
Why are you so cold?
I don't think we're all that different, Victoria. Except I didn't have to lie or sneak around to get him to fall in love with me in the first place.
I've always been honest with you about my feelings for Cruz. I am not ashamed of loving him.
You know, we were very happy before you came into town, and you set out to trap him.
Trap him? When was the last time Cruz did something that he didn't want to do? And that includes making love to someone.
You made your point. Now, please leave.
I want you to find out what prison he was sent to and if he's still there.
What if he's been out on parole? You want me to track him down?
Yes, but I don't want him to suspect anything. This should be enough to get you started.
I'll be in touch as soon as I learn.
Another conquest, Mother?
I had hoped you'd be over your temper tantrum by now.
Why did you have to go after Lionel? Was it to make me look like a fool?
I didn't go after Lionel. We became friends.
You're a liar. And the rules have changed, haven't they? You're done ignoring little Jane Louise. From now on, you're out to prove if you can still compete. What happens the next time I'm interested in someone? Are you going to swoop in and bet him down, too?
Oh, please, baby, I don't want it to be bad between us. Now, you are so pretty, you could have any young man...
Tell me, what are you going to do with Lionel when you get tired of him? Are you going to drop him and find yourself another friend?
If you want me to tell you it's none of your business, I will.
Look, I bet Lionel could be wildly romantic. He's nothing like you're used to.
Jane, I want you to stop this now.
You're right, it is none of my business. He didn't want me anyway. Even before you came to town. But I tried. Did he tell you that? Oh, sure he did. Did you laugh?
Jane, Lionel has never...
No, I bet you were really sympathetic. Poor little Jane, my poor little ugly duckling. Well, I've deprived her of everything else. Why not Lionel, too?
I'm not giving you anything until I know who you are.
Pearl, or Michael Bradford, is a very close friend of mine.
Well, then you ought to know that Brian really wants nothing to do with his family.
So I gathered. That's why I need to talk with him.
Now you've really lost me.
Look, Pearl has been looking for his brother for months now. I don't want him to be hurt.
Brian can be tough to handle.
Yes, and I'm afraid of that. See, what if Pearl finds him and he won't even talk to him? He's had too many disappointments. Let me go talk to Brian first. Okay, I won't even let him know that I'm connected with his brother.
No, look, I've already tried to talk to Brian about this myself. He is very bitter.
Let me talk to him, please. Maybe a stranger can get through to him.
I really don't like Brian's lifestyle. I'm worried about him. Oh, I don't know. Maybe a stranger would help. God knows I haven't been able to.
Did you tell her?
No, she didn't give me a chance.
Cruz, please don't do this. Let's walk away from this before we have anything else to regret.
No, she can explain to you that I didn't know what I was doing out there. Go ahead, tell her.
Why do you want me to be convinced by her? I have heard my share of stories about the earring, about Katie's death. I don't need another version of the lighthouse story.
Well, you're going to hear it whether you like it or not. Now, Tori, tell her what happened.
You heard her. We don't owe her an explanation.
I said tell her what happened.
Cruz wants me to tell you that he was out of his mind, that I took advantage of him, but that's a lie. It's not what happened.
What?
We needed each other. We needed to release 5 years of pent-up emotion. Now, that's the truth.
What are you talking about?
That's the truth for me. And I'm not going to stand here and deny it just to make Eden feel better. I'm sorry.
Mother, how could you?
Jane? Janie?
Oh, Jane hasn't come back yet.
What are you doing all covered under there?
Ooh. Lionel's pretending I'm sick so he can take care of me.
Well, do you feel a tad bit warm?
Oh, who wouldn't be under all this blanket here? Lionel will be back if you're looking for him.
What are you reading?
Book on Georgia, where you and my mother are from. I wish you still had those letters that she wrote to me. That's what I wish I was reading instead.
So do I. But, but she never did find out where to send them. And I guess she didn't like, keeping them around, but she did love making up what she'd say to you if she could. She'd get this glow, like she'd actually found you. She only had a couple of pictures of it that were taken when you were a little girl. She kept them on her nightstand. And she refused to believe that you'd grow up without her.
I wish I knew her. I used to try and ask my dad about her, but he wouldn't talk.
Well, I guess he did what he thought was right. Still, living without your child is the worst torture a mother could possibly go through. I mean, even before a child is born, you feel this kind of love you never imagined. It's a relationship different from any other. It has a quality all its own.
Is that the way you feel about Jane?
I surely do.
Then why didn't you spend more time with her? Well, that's what she says.
Now, I sound like a wizard on the subject of motherhood, don't I? The truth is, when my baby was born, I couldn't handle all those new feelings, and nobody showed me how to be a good mother. There was no classes to go to, no one I could turn to.
I know what that feeling's like. I've never been a mother myself.
The one thing I have learned through all these years, or I should have learned, is never to damage that love, no matter what happens.
Jane will come around. We just have to give her time to get used to you being around.
I know I hurt her last night, and I have a feeling you know it too. I am promising myself that I will never do anything to hurt her again. It's not worth the price you pay. Nothing is.
Eden. Yeah. I've been waiting here all morning for you.
Why?
Look, I don't know why Tori said what she said to you, but to me, she admitted the truth. She told me she heard me saying your name when I was with her. I was calling out for you.
Well, maybe it was just her guilty conscience talking.
Listen, I was thinking of you the whole time. I love you. You think I wanted to hurt you? You think I wanted to be with Tory Lane?
You made love to her. And none of your explanations is going to take that away. Victoria was right when she said that your mom was playing tricks on you, but obviously she made you feel what you wanted to feel. I do believe that you regret hurting me. I don't believe that you regret loving her.
What do I have to do to get through to you? Look, I was seeing you as clearly as I'm seeing you now. Tell me what to say, I'll say it. You tell me I'll say anything you want to hear.
I don't want you to say anything. I want you to leave me alone.
I'm not going to leave.
You heard what the lady said. She doesn't want you.
This has nothing to do with you. Now get out of here.
No, Keith. Stay, please.
Well, now I know you're following me.
Can I come in? I mean, it's either that or else I freeze to death out here. Oh, thanks.
How'd you find me?
Oh, I had a chat with your friend at the bar. I told her that you had shared a story with me, and she told me where to find you. She also said that you'd be angry that she told me.
Yeah, she's right. You know, I don't mean anything evil by this or anything. I just didn't want anyone coming up here and finding me.
I won't tell anyone where you are.
Well, that includes you, though.
You know, I don't think you like being alone as much as you say you do. But if you really mean it, I'm sure I could find my way back to the town.
In this storm, you'd never make it. Look, you're here already, so, I don't know, why don't you just stay? Keep me company.
Okay. But, I hope you don't change your mind. Sybil gave me this. I think it's a real reason for why she let me know where you are. She said it's important and that you would be very upset to get it. What is it? Something the matter?
Hi. Buy a drink?
No thanks.
Oh, come on. Keep me company.
It's just that it's been a little early.
Pick a strange place to rest your feet.
Who says I'm tired?
Well, I have an idea. Why don't you and I take a little tour of the town?
How little?
The view from my room is spectacular. You can see for miles and miles and never have to move a foot. How about that?
I'd love it. Leave your drink here. We can order another one.
I like the way you think. My name's Tony.
Roxanne.
Roxanne, shall we?
Don't do this.
From what I heard, she didn't do anything.
I'm warning you now to stay away from her.
I can speak for myself.
You want him to intercede in this? You think he cares about you? If he's doing anything, he's trying to get to me.
I don't need you looking after me anymore.
You've already forgotten what he did to Santana?
Oh, come on. You treated your wife like you treated every other woman in your life, like dirt.
Don't push me.
Look, it seems to me that Keith understands the situation a little bit more than you do. I mean, at least he understands me. You and Victoria, you claimed innocence when you ruined his life, too. So why don't you run along home? I'm sure Victoria's waiting for you.
Are you okay? I hate to see him get to you like that. Everybody needs help every once in a while. Even Eden Capwell.
Look, I'd soon be left alone, all right?
Listen, you know, I spent years resenting him and Victoria for taking away Katie. Look what I did to myself. I was so bitter. I hate to see the same thing happen to you.
Well, it's not your problem, right?
I don't know how to say this. It sounds corny, but I like to be there for you, you know? I think I can help you put them behind you. I think I know exactly how to do it. Won't cost you anything. I think it's worth a listen. Don't you?